Hi, my name is Jordan and this is Grogu and welcome back to my channel. It is 2:14 a.m. right now and I am pooped. I am so exhausted. My hair is so extremely soft and silky right now. Anyway, I had to dye my hair all black again because I'm going to go back to serving tables on my off days, so I kind of had to, which I'm going to miss the blue hair. I really am, but I'm like, eh. It was kind of getting old and it was really difficult, and plus I'm trying to grow my hair out, so having it all black is going to be really easy to keep growing out. But anyway, y'all don't care about that. I don't want to do this right now, but I'm going to react to some submechanophobia. I am absolutely exhausted. I was supposed to film this video at 8 p.m. It's 2 a.m. I have to work in the morning. Whatever. Let's do this. I'm going to be reacting to some submechanophobia, and God, I don't want to do it. But yeah, let's go. Let's do it. Grogu, protect me, okay, buddy? If you like this video, please give it a like and subscribe down below. I have reacted to a crap load of submechanophobia in the past, and I'm gonna put the playlist right down here, right up here, wherever. I think it's up here. If it is, then good on me. But anyway, we're gonna be reacting to this stuff, and hopefully I'll be able to sleep tonight. I just got finished rewatching It Chapter 2, and I love that movie, but it's scary, so my pink headphones are in the other room. Excuse me. These are lame. But gotta make do what you gotta make do. I'm not gonna go get my pink headphones. They're all the way in the other room. That's too much work for me. Hate me. Y'all really want me to go through it, don't you? It's too early for this. I'm scared. But this video is called Top Scariest Statues Found Underwater. Submechanophobia. Love that for me. I'm already freaking terrified by this shark right now. I already have regrets.
Submechanophobia is to submerged human-made objects, and up until now, we've covered so many animatronics, but there are many more things to cover. So today, we'll be looking at 10 terrifying submerged statues.
That big shark, I hate that. I can't, that's too much for me. What was that thing, the Haunting of Bly Manor thing in the water? I've never seen that before. I'm really hoping that I see new things in this video, but I'm also terrified. I don't want to see new things. I just want to see the same old shit that I'm used to so I don't get scared. Oh God, I don't want to do this. Grogu, protect me.
Thanks, Skillshare, real quick.
Nah, Skillshare's not paying me, so they're not gonna be in my video.
Jason deCaires Taylor works. We begin this video by talking about the works of Jason deCaires Taylor. Jason deCaires Taylor is a British sculptor and marine conservationist that created the world's first underwater sculpture park. Taylor has gained worldwide recognition as one of the first artists to integrate contemporary art with the conservation of marine life. He creates site-specific underwater sculptures which develop into artificial coral reefs. And not only that, but these underwater artificial coral reef installations divert tourists away from natural coral reefs that are already suffering and provides the opportunity for the natural...
Okay, that's not scary. I mean, if I was swimming and I saw that, I would probably shit my pants. But that's not as scary. It's a whole lot of things. It doesn't scare me to look at it, but if I was swimming in there, it would scare the ever-loving hell out of me. I'm more scared of large things under the water when it comes to submechanophobia, but this isn't that scary. It's actually pretty cool. Don't get close to him.
60 tons
I've seen him!
Which we'll be talking about later on in this video.
Stop looking at me!
Lots of art in
So he's the one that did that. He's the one that did that art. I hate that art. I hate that art. Where the head's like this. Fuck off. Bop!
and conserve the environment. But putting that aside, they are terrifying for people with submechanophobia and thalassophobia alike.
Ugh.
9.
I didn't like that last one.
Statue of Poseidon. Just off the coast of the Melanara beach on the island of Gran Canaria, people can see the god of the seas, Poseidon, coming out of the ocean. This statue is placed on a volcano.
It's not in the water, so it's not scary. Look at that seashell over his weenie. It must not be that big. I would need a conch shell, you know what I'm saying?
Paired on...
That thing is huge. I was not thinking it was going to be that big. That makes it a lot scarier, even though it's not underwater. Why the hell is it so big?
Several occasions because of the area where it's placed. Once in 2017, for example, the tide was so rough that the waves broke against Poseidon, and the statue's arm and trident disappeared under the water and were lost at the bottom of the sea. The Awakening was created in 1980 by J. Seward
Ew.
Johnson Jr., an American artist known for painted bronze statues. The sculpture was originally installed at Haynes Point in East Potomac Park, Washington, D.C., until it was purchased for $750,000.
Please don't tell me they put that thing underwater. Please do not tell me they put that giant thing underwater. I will actually cry. Please.
In 2007 by real estate developer Milton Peterson so it could be installed at his new development in Maryland called National Harbor. The sculpture was removed from Haynes Point in February 2008, and then it was installed on a specially built beach along the Potomac River at National Harbor. The statue consists of 5 separate aluminum pieces buried in the ground, giving the impression of a distressed giant attempting to free himself from the ground.
Keep him in there. Keep him in there. Please keep him in there.
Emerged from the earth. The sculpture is not directly installed in water or submerged.
Thank God. Thank God it is not in water because I would lose it. But it's close to water and it's a possibility that it could get flooded. This is more of a megalophobia thing, but I could not imagine if they put this under the water, how terrifying that would be.
But every once in a while, when the tide is high or the rain has been heavy, it can become semi-submerged.
Oh, lovely. This is fantastic. This is beautiful. I hate it. I hate everything about that.
10 years ago, a group of faith-inspired divers called Sea Knights sank a statue of the Virgin Mary off the coast of Bohol in the Philippines. They did this in hopes that the statue would stop dynamite fishing in the area. Dynamite fishing shatters fragile coral colonies. Even the smallest piece of dynamite can blast a crater 2 to 3 feet in diameter. The blast kills coral tissues, and the surrounding rubble prevents adjacent coral colonies from recovery. The statue has had the expected effect and has succeeded in avoiding the coral to be dynamited because fishers have stopped using this practice for fear of destroying a religious image in the way.
You go to hell if you do that. You go to hell if you dynamite fish in the first place, but you definitely go to hell if you throw a dynamite to dynamite fish and you blow up the Virgin Mary. It's over. It's over for you.
Much so that the statue is now covered in coral, which is pretty cool because it is helping the ecosystem thrive. But it looks scary. The coral in this area is gradually recovering, and it is reported that the number of dynamite fishers has decreased from hundreds to just a handful. As we have seen, many of these aquatic—
Look how big that statue is compared to those people. You'd think it would be like human size. It's not. It's like about twice their size. Look how big the head is.
Statues serve very important purposes and have logical explanations, but that doesn't make them less creepy. For many people, seeing a religious statue at the bottom of the sea makes it even creepier than a normal statue. Ogopogo.
Who?
At the bottom of Okanagan Lake in Canada resides an 8-foot-tall, 14-foot-long sea monster. This statue is a life-size homage to the legendary
I can't even
Ogopogo.
see it yet.
Ogopogo was installed in the early 1990s by Doug Lundgren, office manager
it's got a
at
fin.
Modern Dynamics. It lies 30 feet beneath the surface of the lake, where scuba divers can look down and see this green shadow, only to realize that it's the statue.
No.
To install it, a team of divers towed it across the lake, slowly
The hell kind of hat does that guy got on? Why is it like giving him a wedgie? What is this? What kind of suit is this? I've never seen a suit like that.
sank it and then anchored it to the bottom of the lake. Ogopogo's original name is Naha'a'it, and this creature is described as a fierce lake monster that resided at Squally Point. The name wasn't changed to Ogopogo until a British dance hall song written in 1924 was composed. It is believed that the legendary Naha'a'it has a snake-like body of about 25 meters long. But the sea creature is not the only treasure to be found in the depths of Okanagan Lake. The statue of Ogopogo is nestled near a sunken powerboat. Across the lake, at Wilson Landing, there is a submerged milk truck from the 1950s. There is also a Canadian Pacific Railway barge 300 feet deep at Bear Creek.
Look how big that thing is compared to him. Hell no, dude. Could you imagine swimming and you come across that thing? I would die. My soul would leave my body.
Cancun Underwater Museum. The Underwater Museum of Art, or MUSA for its Spanish acronym, is one of the largest and most ambitious underwater art attractions in the world. This is one of the most ambitious and known projects.
A car? You gonna put a car under the water for an exhibit? I'd want my car back. No, that thing's got water damage. I hate that.
We talked about at the beginning of the video.
Those fishes are in there chilling, dude.
In total, the installations occupy an area of over 400.
You're really just gonna gloss over that? Those like faceless
Overstressed areas. In total.
You're really just gonna gloss over those faceless creeps under the water like that? No, not today. That's horrifying in itself. Why they got no faces?
Of over 420
Okay.
square meters.
Freaking Clicker from Last of Us.
A community of people standing in defense of their oceans. Another is Reclamation, which is an angel with her back arched, her face and hands lifted towards the heavens as if in divine reverence. The bankers are a symbol of how little we look to the future and how we are focused on short-term gain. Each sculpture is in a prayer position.
Okay, I'm going to hell because they said in a prayer position. Meanwhile, I was literally just about to say, why are they all face down, ass up? And then the commentator said, in a prayer position. I'm going to hell, y'all.
Now we get to Ocean Atlas, the other one of the most known projects that we mentioned from Jason deCaires Taylor. Ocean Atlas is located at Nassau, Bahamas. At 18 feet tall, weighing 60 tons, it is the largest underwater
Don't show me that guy with the head like this again. Don't do it, please. I hate it.
statue in the world. The sculpture was commissioned by the Bahamas Reef Environment Educational Foundation with the aim of creating an underwater sculpture garden in honor of its founder, Sir Nicholas Nuttall. The artwork depicts a local Bahamanian girl carrying the weight of the ocean above her in reference to the ancient Greek myth of Atlas, the titan who held up the...
That is disgusting. I understand and love the symbolism of it, but I would die looking at that in real life.
Jason Voorhees statue. Warning, there are some Friday the 13th 6 spoilers ahead.
What happened? Why is the video all blurry? Is it supposed to be like that? All of it is blurred out. Of course that's not! It sucks how the Jason statue part was blurred out. Why?
I've seen images or videos of this shark
I hate
before,
everything
and
about it.
It is honestly terrifying. This shark is currently abandoned in Lake of Neuchâtel in Switzerland.
Abandoned!
Dozens of videos have emerged showing the impressive sculpture worn out by the lake and sometimes full of small fish. This has caused a fascination around the whole world, and people want to know where this nice...
Look how big it is!
This chilling sculpture was made in 2007 for the short movie Chocolat. The shark appears swimming around inside the water during some scenes in the short. At the end of the production, the crew didn't know what to do with the shark, so they threw it into the water to scare divers that were swimming around the area. Since then, the shark has been visited by explorers. This sculpture is 41 meters long and 40 meters deep from shore to lake. But the most impressive thing about this lake is that this is not the only sculpture found, according to this map made by local divers. Here you can see that divers can find a bathtub, a gnome, a dolphin, a sailboat, and if you swim even deeper, you can find a terrifying dragon totally submerged.
Of course you can!
This lake is undoubtedly a terrifying place to dive in.
But anyway, thank you so much for watching, everybody. I hope that was amusing to you. Honestly, nothing was really scary except for the girl with holding her head like this, because I've seen it so many times and it terrifies me every time. And then the big ass shark. Everything else was eh. The big sea monster was eh. But what scared you? Was that a scary video? Scary video? I have to go to bed. I am exhausted. But I really hope that you enjoyed my reaction. I hate underwater sharks a lot. So I'm not even scared of sharks. I'm just scared of fake sharks, which is the goofiest shit in the world. Thank God there were no whales in that one. So anyways, thank you so much for watching. I really appreciate it. Check out my other Submechanophobia reaction videos. Love you all. Toodles.